Hey, what's going on, Josh?
Hey, John. Great here. Everything's going well. The sun's out. The wind is
Yeah.
blowing.
Oh yeah, man, I'm loving it.
Doing great. How's everything up there?
You know what? The sun is out. The shades are closed. So check and check. We're doing good. Look, we're live, and it's only 6 o'clock. 6:01. I'm in.
We'll just see though if your blinds open up halfway through again.
No, after Jeremy busted my chops the past couple of times, I kind of changed things around. So hopefully, I got it right. We'll see. I don't know.
But it wouldn't be our show if something at some point did not or didn't just absolutely crash and burn, go up in flames. So
You're not
stay
kidding.
tuned, everybody.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know what we got planned, but something will go on. Who the hell knows?
Well, hey,
Oh man.
did you get to fly at all?
I did, as a matter of fact. Yeah. I flew the Mavic 4 Pro. I did a couple of quick runs, sunrise runs on Saturday, because we actually had some decent weather on Saturday morning, and within 2.5 hours got cloudy, rainy, crappy. The rest of the day was junk. And then Sunday, what did I fly Sunday? I did fly something Sunday. Oh, the flip. Took the
Nice.
flip out. Yeah. Cruise the
Have to
flip
have
around. Yeah.
Sure.
And literally I was to the point I was in that zone. You know, when you get in that zone and all of a sudden I'm just flying. Holly and I are hanging outside the backyard, sitting down. Dogs are running around. It's just, it was just nice afternoon. Got the flip out. Dogs aren't too happy with it, but it's quieter, so it's not that bad. And I'm starting to buzz the house just around in circles, just flying around, trying to get my FPV going, like the feel for it, because I got a lot to learn. All you guys and everybody in the chat, for that matter. But God's sakes, yeah, it's time. It's time to put the goggles on and get the motion controller and see what we can do. But yes, I did get to fly a little bit.
Yeah. Very nice. And then, of course, once you graduate from the motion controller, we're going to get you onto the FPV controller.
Yes.
And then we're going to get you flying the Omerta.
Oh, dude, I really can't wait. It's on my desk at work because I'm just showing it off. Because everybody looks at it, they're like, "You're insane." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." But the problem is, I'm like, I haven't flown it yet, but I'm not telling them that. Right. I'm like, yeah, it'll do 150 miles an hour. It's deadly. It's this, it's that. They're all about
it. You mean it'll do 99.9?
Yes. Actually, it'll do 88. And then some serious shit's going to happen.
When the flames come out the back of it, yes. Know that those aren't supposed to naturally happen. Just saying.
I know, right? Oh my God. Jeez. So
awesome.
Did you get to fly?
I did. I didn't really get to fly a whole lot this week as opposed to last week. Last week I flew more than I have in a long time. But yesterday was the first practice session at the racetrack that has not been rained out that I was able to actually go to.
Nice.
So I was there from a little bit before noon until a little bit after 4. And I took tons of pics. I got to a point where I had taken pictures of every single car, so I thought. And I was like, I brought my Air 3S along.
Nice.
Let me send it up. So I sent it up there a while. I mounted 2 action cams on the actual track as well. So I have, let's just say, between drones, action cams, and pictures on my camera, I probably have a little over 1 terabyte of data to try to actually churn through. And I only want to incorporate 2 to 3 more cameras before the end of the year. So,
dude, you are insane. I don't understand. Listen, because I know you have so much free time, like, because you've got nothing going on during the day. Just kind of hang around the house, check out some videos, do some more flying,
Yeah, and it's not like my daughter just signed up for the spring swim team out of the blue either. So now,
oh boy,
we got that starting here. So
thanks, Jordan.
but yeah, so
good thing is you got a good laptop that you can bring with you just in case on the breaks you can actually do some editing.
That's right. That's what I do. Okay. So at least I'm prepared for doing things on the road now. Last year, not so much. So. But yeah, I wanted to get my 360 camera out at the track, but everything else I packed, that was the only thing I didn't take along with me because I didn't want to add that extra part into it yet here. And I can't wait though to actually add that in and get some of what I'm doing with the action going on right around me.
That'll be awesome.
But at the same time, it's like I might have to hire some help here eventually to start actually editing everything I'm doing because it's getting a little bit overbearing.
I can imagine, dude. That's crazy. Listen, I got problems just trying to get my own videos out there. I can't imagine what you got to do.
But hey, speaking of that, I have footage from Florida that I haven't even looked at yet. And when you mentioned the flip, I had Ron Brown fly my flip. It was the first time he had ever held one, first time he ever physically saw one, and got to be the first time he ever actually flew one. So I'm honored to say that, you know, the first flip that Ron Brown got to see, hold, and fly, mine.
You should have had him sign it. I would have grab a Sharpie out of the pack and have him sign it.
Well, I'm actually considering going on vacation this year to Jersey, and if that's the case, I might swing over by and have him.
That would be cool.
Sign it, and
but anyway, cool. Yeah.
Anyway, I have chatted enough here, so
not at all. Everything's good. Boy, we got a full house tonight. Boy,
we do have a full house, and I do have to say that there's only 2 Johns, which the last couple of streams I've been on, there's been like 7 or 8 of you guys. So
listen, don't feed us at night because we multiply.
But great to see everybody. I know Darren hopped in early. Terry followed him up there, and Terry, I'm glad that I actually sparked an interest there in that, and I hope you actually have an opportunity to. Right after that, we got Dale. Then we have Steve. Dominic's in the house. Great to see you, Dominic. Then we got Jerry. Brian's in here. Andrew. Flynn's in here. And Rick. Buckeye Drones himself.
There you go. There you go.
And the other Terrans in here too. So
I'll tell you what, boy, if you hear a knocking at the door during a show, you never know. It might be Rick.
It might be. No, there's a pretty good chance it's Rick, and it doesn't matter if he was in Canada 2 hours ago. He could be in Florida, he could be in Texas.
He's got that portal. It just works.
He does.
And now he doesn't even have to drive to the portal. Now he can have his car drive to the portal.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man. But we got a special guest tonight.
We sure do.
I'll tell you what, this guy's story. I don't know if you guys got to meet him at the South Florida Drone Meetup, but I'll tell you what, you want to talk about one impressive guy. He's got quite the things going on, and to hear his backstory, I think you guys would be impressed. It really does a lot for everybody. But with no further ado, we want to bring in Danny Kennedy.
Or not. There he is.
There we go. And if I can crash this.
Hey guys.
All right, now
there we are. Hey Danny, how you doing?
Great, doing great. Thank you for inviting me to the show. It's quite a exciting thing to be on you guys' show.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it, for real.
Good to meet y'all at South Florida Drone Meetup. That was the first drone meetup I've ever been to. Man, I loved it. It was great seeing everybody. It seemed like everybody was a family. I just want in that family. That's all.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're in. So
listen, it's kind of like a fungus. You know, once you're in, you're in, and that's it. So I mean, it's just don't feel bad about it. It's all in. And if you take a couple of showers afterwards, you get that drone buying that craze off you, and it works for a little while.
I've got a few coasters that say, you know, may start talking about drones. What a full 3 days of just talking about drones was something else. It was great.
And I'm not sure if you also actually picked up on it, but it doesn't just stop at drones. It goes to 3D printing. It goes to bags, batteries, power stations, RC cars. I mean, it's a huge huge issue because your bank account just drops every time you even talk to anybody.
I felt, I thought I was a great drone pilot and could really, really fly good. But man, some of those guys there, I was like, man, I need to leave and just go somewhere. And then I was like, gosh, man, I thought I was something, but those guys at that show could fly.
Yeah.
Guys, that Nick guy with, he builds his drones, and God, he's chasing boats, like, right on the boats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't dare do that. I hit the boats.
Yeah. Yeah, that tell you what, the boat chasing that goes on down there is just amazing. God. These guys, when they fly, their stones drag behind them in the wind because they're that big. It's just like, I like to do that, but the problem is I don't want to be evasive to people or invade, whatever you want to call it. Like Mark Fisher. I mean, between Mark Fisher just last year, I got to watch him fly after a boat, and he's flying, and I'm watching on his screen, and he's way out there. Of course, somebody else is watching for a visual line of sight.
So he was on the back of one, and it took off, and the wave about just washed his. And he was doing it with a Mini 5 Pro.
Yes. It's just crazy. It really is. Yeah, he's got some mad skills. He really does. But
oh man,
and then with the water drones and the loosened helicopters and there's just so many things. Manatees and
what was that
fishing right there?
Drone, but he said he had a minute left in the battery. I think, I don't know. I mean, we've talked about it, hashed it out, but I've never seen a battery overheat. I did see an error with my Mini 5 Pro the other day. I've never seen it before. It showed a, I wish I had it ready, but it showed a broken propeller, and it was still in the air. And it said that your propeller is warped. Never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
And I'm like, uh-oh, I flew the thing home as quick as I could.
That's interesting.
And when I was looking at the prop, I couldn't really tell. So I took it off and replaced it, of course. That's because that's what you got to do. And I took it and put it next to another one. It was kind of warped. I've never seen it.
Wow. That's strange.
I've never seen a battery overheat. I've never seen that.
I wonder if it was something in the case or something. It was just kind of leaning on it and bent the prop or something. That's kind of weird. Huh.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I try to keep them protected. I used to keep my like on the RCs. I used to keep the sticks out, the ones that you unscrew. I love the RC Pro 2 because you can just collapse it and the sticks.
Yep.
I think it was a RC Pro. I used to keep the sticks on it and put it in the bag. Well, they kind of bent and they kind of stay in one direction, and that was my only first crash I ever did. It was a Mavic 3 Classic. So I went up and I was trying to do my first night drone flight, and it was like it was in ATTI mode or something, and it just kind of drifted right into a tree.
Wow.
And this was like, it was like a Thursday night, and we were supposed to go on this vacation to Ireland, and I was way up in the tree, and I told my wife, I'm not leaving until I get that drone. She said, well, you could just stay here.
Hey,
so you could just stay here. So then it was Friday. My son had his friends over, and I started, hey guys, here's some footballs. You hit that drone and you knock it down, $50.
Nice.
$50 got up to, and they were nailing it too, but it was in there really good. That $50 got up to 200.
Wow.
They just gave up and said, we're going fishing. And I said, look to my wife, I'm climbing that tree. You're going to fall and break your neck. I climbed up and just grabbed it. Enough, man. Let's just get the drone down.
Hey, Captain Ray. Good to see you.
Hey, Captain Ray.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll tell you what, my first crash was my first crash. Second crash in drones was my Mavic Classic. Also, it was just, And it crashed big time. Again, I was doing the same thing, doing a night flight, and I was out at a marina taking some pictures of my boat at the time with the LEDs on and everything. It was doing great. And then I didn't realize back then that when you take both sticks and hit them down and in, that it's the emergency to splash. And I'm sitting there flying 40 feet in the air, taking pictures, getting some great shots. It's beautiful. People are not around me, but they were like on the back slips around in the area. And it's flying, and all of a sudden I hit the thing, and the motors just stopped, and I hear silence and splash. I was like, oh.
Yeah. And I mean that I did send my Mavic 3 Classic to it was back in the DJI refresh days when you just no questions asked. But I did notice that when I would fly the next day in the day, when I got the new one, they replaced it. It was still drifting. So I reached back out to them, and they said, and I had a RC2, so I could use that while I send my RC Pro to them, and they said the sticks were bent.
Wow.
Yeah. Sticks were bent. And that's what was
That's crazy.
So tip of the week, don't take your sticks off those controllers and pack them, put them and stuff them in the back and pack them in your bag.
Yeah, Start RC's got those new sticks that they're starting to advertise that they've been in stock and out of stock. They actually spin, they close down.
Yeah, I saw those. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I ordered a set, and they called me, or they called me. They emailed me, told me it was on back order, and then it was back on, it was back off. They're like, "Oh, do you want me to give you a credit?" I'm like, "No, just leave it on. I just want to see these things." And
odd item.
Yeah. So they're definitely cooking along. But so, Dan, what have you been flying lately for personal reasons, for recreation?
And I'm glad you asked. I actually fly by Mavic 4 Pro mostly.
Nice.
And I'm not trying to be a snob or anything, but I have two of these with the new stuff going on. And my Air 3S, look, I was in Costa Rica you can go to my YouTube channel, Danny Kennedy Drone, and I did a sunset video in Costa Rica just on the sunset because it was so beautiful. And I'm gonna tell you, I put my Air 3S up. For some reason, it got the sunset so much, the colors, so much better than the Mavic 4 Pro.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm also doing my top drones. This one is just a lot of versatility. The Mini 5 Pro, just love it. This is what, I've got several of these because I let the veterans fly those. And then I've even got one that I haven't even opened from Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn.
Very nice.
Evelyn's great.
Oh, yeah. Just these days, we got to have our backups, guys, You always build the drone reviewer. Buy batteries. I've got boxes of batteries.
John, he fits in with us right now.
Absolutely. Perfect. Listen, absolutely. Without a doubt. Yeah. My Mavic 3 Pro has got Air 3S. I'm sorry. It's got, I don't know. I think I'm up to 10 batteries, nine or 10 batteries. But I do have the CT Pirate Care Refresh just in case I've got a spare just to bring out and do what we got to do. Yeah. So that's fun.
Sorry about my dog barking. That's awesome.
Oh, good.
Good deal. So, Josh, I think you got some Danny stuff queued up. You want to?
Yeah. So let's actually first show something of yours from your own channel. And then we'll dive in a little bit extra more after that here. So let me get that here set up. I just need to hit the right share button. Now I picked some stuff off of your own channel. I hope these are okay.
That's fine. Oh, there you go. There's these sunset bit.
But I mean, what a beautiful area. Holy crap. Now
sunsets were like I've never seen. And this was on the Pacific, so sunsets are to the west.
Yeah. Now, What exactly are you flying at the moment here?
This is the Air 3S.
Nice. Yeah,
And that's the Air 3S over my daughter, who is going to college. Yahoo! You're not.
that's a fantastic shot.
Thank you.
Oh,
Wow,
man,
look at that.
colors, incredible.
I mean, it was an amazing trip. I mean, it was the beach where we were like 10 steps from the ocean, our own pool. It was great.
That's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to queue up one more here
Okay.
real quick. Hopefully, I just need to hit the right button again.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That had to have been amazing to actually
Amazing.
physically see.
Bridge. Now, if you look real far in the distance, there was a castle ruin. If I'd have known that, I'd have had my drone over there.
It's like out
Yeah, like if you look across the bridge, if you
up
back it
here.
up the bridge, no, if you back it up where that big bridge where we're flying over that bridge, there is a castle back to the left, more left. I don't think you can really see it, but it's a very popular spot, and I didn't even know. Or maybe that's it straight ahead over the two cars. You can see a castle in the ruins.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
And I looked
Wow.
when I put this on Facebook, a picture, people were saying, "Oh, that's I've seen that castle."
Oh wow. There it is up on the hillside, right up there.
Oh, there's another one right there. Yep,
Oh wow, that's cool.
everywhere. This was the Mavic 4 Pro.
Okay, I was about to say that the zoom on that actually looked a little bit more than what.
Oh, yeah. There's so much clarity. I've still got the Mavic 3 Pro too. And when I zoom in, so much noise compared to the Mavic 4 Pro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
There he is.
Cool.
Very nice, Danny.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's quite the showing there. I mean, what? So, what are you using for editing, Dan?
Okay, so for videos, it's DaVinci Resolve. I've just love DaVinci Resolve, man.
Absolutely.
Nice.
And I don't, people talk about other things and stuff. At my age, I just don't want to learn something else. I've got a video editor that I can make work. It's a lot of learning. It's a huge curve,
Yeah.
Learn.
Yeah, I know, especially getting into it.
Photos for some photo editings is Luminon Neo,
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
some Photoshop. I'll do a lot of my YouTube thumbnails and stuff with the Photoshop because you can
Mm.
Mhm.
stuff and it comes out pretty good.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool. So,
Now-
Danny, you want to give us a little rundown of your history and your service? I mean, to bring everything together, tie it all together.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So, I was an Army paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne in 1989. Oh, well, I was in 87 to 91. I was in exactly 4 years. In 1989, we were called up right around Christmas time, December. We were asked to go. I don't know if a lot of people look at history, but the name Noriega, Manuel Noriega, was the dictator he was the dictator of Panama at the time, and it just got too bad. And I think Bush was the president back then, and everybody's protecting the Panama Canal and stuff like that. So they sent us over there. Now we jumped in by parachute. It was probably about our unit is probably about it's 4325 and 504th. Those are the units that went. It was probably about 2,000 troops, 82nd Airborne. So what the 82nd Airborne is trained to do is trained to take over airfields and lock them down. So that's what we were trained to do. So during the mission, my squad was ambushed. I took 6 rounds. 4 hit my M2.
Wow.
4 rounds hit my M249, and blew up the ammo drum, destroyed my wrist. My wrist was practically broken because it just blew up. And 1 round hit my boot. There was a chunk out of my boot, and then 1 hit my Kevlar helmet, which is my head, and that one knocked me down to the ground. It basically felt like a baseball bat. Somebody hit me with a baseball bat. Now, a lot of that I cannot really remember. Remember bits and pieces. Now, when I go out and see some of my, brothers in arms that I fought beside, and they say, Danny, I watched you. You got up 3 times. They should have gave you a Purple Heart. Blah 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 blah. Well, whatever. I'm just happy to be here because I mean, there were 3 soldiers around me badly wounded, all around me, and I just walked away with a bleeding hand. It's like it's yesterday. And for years, I couldn't figure out what's going on because of the nightmares. I just wake up. The hypervigilance being, when I'm in the restaurant, I have to sit where I can see the door. I have to go in, and I'll tell my family, let me just scope out the place first, and be a scout, look in and see what's going on in there and survey. It's just the stuff you learn from being a soldier, being in the Army. It's not as bad as it used to be, but for years I was, what is going on? What's going on with me? I had trouble with relationships, struggled with corporate jobs, and just didn't, know what was going on. But you know what? Later I discovered something unexpected. Flying drones. When I fly, my mind locks in, it brings focus and calm. Even a short flight helps me reset and think clearly. I'm going to tell you, I run an IT business, services businesses alongside Lyft. Lyft is a new program. It's just being built. What we do, my main focus is I'm just going to tell you straight up. I heal veterans with drones. That's basically it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, it's a veteran focused program, built around the simple idea. Drone flight can be more than a skill. It can be a path to healing. These guys, they leave the military, they transition out. I'm here to help them develop more focus, develop confidence, get a renewed sense of purpose. And you know how they do that? When you're in the service, whether it's Army, Navy, SEALs, whatever, you've got a mission. Rangers, you're always on a mission. And they get out and they think the mission has ended. Listen, LIFT stands for Learning in Flight Therapy. It's professional. It's mission focused. Their first mission is FAA Part 107 certification. I had one of the veterans call me today and ask me questions. It's kind of cool because now I'm getting back into it. He was asking me some questions about airspace and stuff like that. It's awesome. So that's what kind of led me to create LIFT, Learning in Flight Therapy. And when they get done, with the training, they get this coin. And my motto is control the flight, control the mind.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Wow. Dan, thank you for your service. My God. And what you're doing for the veterans. That's fantastic. I mean, talk about moving. I mean, that's got to feel so much better than anything else, just helping guys straighten out.
It's a nonprofit. It's a 501(c)(3). Man, it took me a while to get that. The government's really slow. So now I'm for grants. I've applied for a few grants. I've got my launch date to really get this baby off the ground, you know, and really start putting some volume, as I'm thinking about 50 veterans a year, and we're going to kick that off pretty. I'm doing one-on-one right now and doing a lot of learning with the social media type of thing. So head on over to my YouTube channel and check out some of the videos. And some of those videos that Josh played were from my personal. I have a personal channel too. So yeah, just come on over and subscribe. You know, blow me up, blow the internet up.
Yeah, I think we already got 3 new subscribers for you on your personal page.
That's awesome.
And I just posted the link to Lyft, so you'll be getting quite a few more there too. And we do have a video here as well to actually share.
Okay, cool.
So if actually that works out, I'll do that here right now.
Let's do it.
And that way there, everyone can have a look at actually what exactly it is actually you guys are doing.
Excellent.
Today we're sitting down with Lee from the VFW. He's actually the commander of VFW 12002. It's a pleasure to have him here with us today. Lee reached out because he's interested in getting his first drone and starting the path toward FAA Part 107. But he actually had one drone before. He said he purchased a drone and first flew it, it flew away. So we're gonna make that just right here now. This is exactly what LIFT is all about: structured drone education, discipline, and helping veterans build skill with purpose. So the real question isn't which drone is best. The real question is which drone fits your mission and your discipline level right now. You don't buy the biggest tool, you buy the right tool. Lee, before we talk about specific drones, tell me what you'd like to do with it.
Well, I've always been interested in drones. As a matter of fact, as you mentioned, I bought one once, about $75, a cheap, real cheapo drone. And when I first went out to fly it, it flew away. I couldn't get it to come back, and it finally flew into a tree. And I managed to climb up and get it, and I sent it back to the people that I bought it from. And I knew then, I said, well, you know, I gave up on it for years, but really, I've always been interested because my son, he has his private pilot license, and he also has his 107 certification. So I'm wanting to get that 107 certification so me and him can kind of have something to talk about that I can understand what he's saying.
That's awesome. You know, I hear that same story a lot. People buy drones and they just don't fly well. They fly off into a tree, or they just fly off and never see them. That really helps out a lot. At LIFT, we focus mission first, equipment second. The drone should support your goals. We train with structure. We train with discipline. We build skill step by step. Now that we understand your mission, Lee, let's look at some platforms that best support it. I brought 3 drones today. Each one fits a different level of pilot long-term goal. And here's the 3 drones. This is a DJI Mini 4 Pro. Most pilots who are serious, this drone is the best balance in simplicity and capability. It's under 249 grams, which means fewer regulatory steps with starting out. This is the DJI Mini 5 Pro. It builds the same lightweight category, but it gives you incremental improvements in performance and imaging. For someone who wants a compact size, slightly more capability, this becomes attractive. This is the DJI Air 3S. Now we step into power and wind stability. It handles tougher conditions. If your goal is inspections, real estate, or scaling into business, this becomes a strong growth platform. What we did today wasn't just about choosing a drone. It's about choosing a path, structured learning, discipline, skill development. Drones don't create confidence. Competence creates confidence. At LIFT, we use drone education as a tool to sharpen focus, a tool to build discipline, a tool to reconnect veterans with mission. Control the flight, control the mind.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna cut that here, and we're gonna direct everyone to go to your channel there. Make sure that they actually look at everything there, because you can continue showing the whole thing, but then that won't get everyone over there. So
yeah. I mean,
that's awesome, though. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
And I mean, actually, you're exactly right. Like being able to identify which drone suits you, because you can go out and buy the best of the best and absolutely hate it just because it's not doing what you actually want it to.
Yep. The first veteran that is in one of these videos, I got a third lined up. He bought the Air 3S. I hate to ask him to buy and stuff like that, but I'm working on some grants and stuff, and hopefully we can put some packages together. We're working on that. We'll have that, built pretty soon.
Very nice. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, my personal opinion, the best all-around drone that I have is probably the Air 3S, because it's good at a lot of things, and it's one that I can take along with me and know that almost no matter what the conditions are, at least within reason, it will handle it fine. And there's something special about it. Like you've heard from many others out there that have more expensive drones, more capable drones. There's just something about that one that just everybody just gravitates back.
Yeah.
You can get the latest, greatest, and everyone still is like, but I'm keeping this one.
Well, you were showing the Costa Rica sunset. Man, those sunsets were beyond anything I've seen. I mean, I put the Mavic 4 Pro up, and it did good, but I don't know. The Air 3S it was just taking the colors in better.
Yeah.
So I flew that baby. Okay.
Absolutely. Welcome to Tusty. Glad to not see you.
Thanks, Dusty. I keep freezing up. I don't know if my audio is still going.
Your audio is good.
You got a good smile there.
Perfect. Great.
Awesome. Like that. That's great.
I knew something was going to crash tonight. There was no doubt about it, one way or another. But
we were just talking about this.
Look, I just caught up. Okay, I'm up. I'm back.
Yeah. But I also agree with Bob in the chat. The most fun drone I have is the Fudda 2. There's just something about actually that one too. Just flying it, that sense of actually flying that one gives you, just incredible. So, yeah.
And I don't know, some can agree, some can disagree, but if you think about sound and stuff, the Air 3S is a little, I mean, it's a lot louder than the Mavic 4 Pro. I mean, the Mavic 4 Pro is like got this low hum, and it's harder for people to hear it in distance. Like I do a lot of flying in my neighborhood, and you know what? I'm flying my drone, follow the rules, but I do like, flying that Mavic 4 Pro because it is got that low hum. I flew my Mavic 3. I still have the Mavic 3 and 4 Pro. That Mavic 3 Pro, you put that thing up, it's loud.
Yes. Yeah. No doubt about it.
Like, wow, pull it back down. That thing's loud. Yeah.
I put the 4 Pro up yesterday, and I'll tell you, or Saturday, and that thing, you don't realize how loud it is. And definitely, you're getting, I typically like to fly early in the morning.
Yeah.
Just so I don't, I'm not annoying to anybody. And when I send it up, I was just like, man, I forgot how loud that damn thing is. It literally sounds like a chopper over you.
Especially in the morning, and the air's tight and it'll travel the sound, the cooler air. But if I really want to be stealth, I'll just, put the Mini 5 Pro up. It's a lot more quieter.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? I mean, that's a good question. What's the quietest drone? Sure isn't the Neo or the Neo 2.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
definitely
the
not.
Mini 5 might have it. I'm trying to think actually what might be quieter.
Yeah, it's probably the 5. If I had to guess out of everything that I've gotten in the arsenal, it's got to be the 5. It's got to be.
Because
Yeah.
I still have a Mini 4, and it's a little Mini 4 Pro, and it's still louder than the Mini 5 Pro.
Yeah.
Now, Danny, do you have those protective guards props for the 5?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I got a set of those on order, so I want to see what's that going to sound like,
That's
sound wise. You know,
Mhm.
it'll be kind of like a strange Neo. I'm
I
sure it's
bought
going
those for the. I bought those for the Mini 4 Pro. If you
Mhm.
gotta be careful, it flies a little. Not as what you call it, like swift. It's more heavy, and it's crazy how it knows that it's got those guards on.
Oh, okay. All right. A little more sluggish, a little more, sloppy flying, you think?
When I first got them for the Mini 4 Pro, I was like, oh man, it's kind of weird. It was a little sluggish.
Yep.
Less agility.
Okay. Sure. Yep. Yeah. I wanted to try them. I do. I did last year. I did a bunch of fall pictures and flights, and did some trails and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? It might be kind of cool to get something that's got some guards on it, just for trees falling with the leaves when you're going through tunnels and stuff like that. So I'm like, let me try a set. And they were cheap enough. I mean, they weren't bad at all. But who knows? It's got to keep experiencing new things.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting question. What is the most crashed drone?
Well, let's exclude FPV because I think
that's
every FPV drone gets that one.
That's kind of a thing that's going to happen with FPV. Because
yeah, and I'm not picking on those guys either. It's fantastic. I love it, but it's just there's less of a safety net.
Yes.
So, but
I'll tell you my answer if you want to hear it.
Yeah.
I see more Mini 5 Pro crashes than anything.
Really?
I can say
it's mostly people relying on the active track, obstacle avoidance. They're just getting in the car, they're turning on active track. It really isn't really it's not part 107. Like they're driving their car and the car's following them. You can't really see what the drone's doing, and it smacks a tree. And they're like, well, I thought it was obstacle avoidance,
I actually have my theory is when I got back into drones, I went with the one that didn't have any avoidance systems at all. I wanted one that I had to learn how it handled. I wanted to be in control of it. I didn't want it to take over, because if I did something wrong, I wanted to know that was on me and not it. And I think so many that are getting into the hobby now are getting the drones with the obstacle of avoidance in them, thinking that the obstacle avoidance is foolproof. It always works. So they aren't aware of their area as much. Like I think I'm more fine-tuned to keeping an eye on where I'm going, what I'm doing, just because I had to actually learn that way. And I think so many just turn all that stuff on and just send it, and they're not really paying attention.
Yeah, you make a good point, Josh, because I like to fly my drone manually. I still get nervous with waypoints and just turning on active track and stuff like that because you're not in control. I like to stay in control, and I want to train myself to be able to do those circles and stuff without autonomous or waypoints or active track, because you just don't know what could, set for kids. I just subscribed. I know there's probably some videos that I need to go through and turn the set for kids off. I apologize. I'm new to the social media YouTube thing.
Don't worry, Danny. I did the same exact thing at first, and I'm like, why is nothing of mine showing up? Why can't
it's default? Was that Bob, is it in the Lyft YouTube, or is it Danny Kennedy drone? Because I'll go through and fix those. So you can see those. Thanks for pointing that out. I think it was Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, it is Bob. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm the same as you with that still. I still like all those options are fantastic. I need to start using them more for certain things, but I find myself not even thinking of it. Like once I'm in the air and I'm actually flying, those features and functions don't exist anymore. Like,
way to train yourself too. That's a good way to think at it.
Yeah. Now, like if I want an intentional shot and I know that that's what I'm going for, then I might.
Yes.
But more often than not, I just want to get up. I just want to get that drone in the air. I want to fly it. I want to see what it sees, and kind of like a squirrel, you know, if I see something that looks interesting.
Here's another question. Have you ever thought of drones as therapy?
Yes.
Because
I'm here because of that. Before I came back into it, everyone here actually knows this, but like I was going through a lot of stuff. Life was hard. I didn't have answers, and YouTube became what I was just always on. Like it was always out there. And I stumbled upon a couple of actually these guys and their channels and everything. And I just got absorbed into it again. Yeah. And it brought me out of a dark spot.
Wow.
Attending South Florida drone meetup last year was my first ever solo trip I'd ever taken like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did so many things that was out of character for me. I'm a social person, but I don't like social things, or I didn't. I got down there and it was like everybody just welcomed me with open arms, and it felt like I knew everybody already.
Yeah.
And as I've said, like these are family reunions, but they're the family that you choose, not the family that you are stuck with.
Right, exactly.
You cannot choose your
right.
Right. Can't choose your neighbors, can't choose your family, you can't.
Love it. No, I just like how everybody, you know, Philip, you know, hey Ray, hey Captain Ray, everybody knew each other. I'm like, man. I mean, everybody knew Mark Fisher.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
As does the FBI, the CIA.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first. So I was running late. Flew in from Costa Rica, and I flew into Orlando Airport, and I'm like, oh, are you serious? I got 2 more hours to drive. I just drove, man, and I didn't get back to the the initial thing at the restaurant, and I walked in there, and there's Mark. You know, he was the first one I met.
Sorry about that. Listen, if you got to get thrown into the community, I suppose he's probably the best. It's either him or Ray. They kind of they're completely opposites, but you know what? They still are the ones that grab.
And then I made a big goof. Well, I don't think it's a goof. It was a nice hotel. I stayed at the Lucy.
Yeah.
And but I did drive over to the Hampton, and that was wild. I mean, you just walk in and there's people in the drone pilots in the lobby
all day and night, all day and night, from probably about an hour before they serve breakfast in the morning. There's probably someone hanging out down there until 11:30, 12 at night, guaranteed.
Johnny, come over the next morning. I felt kind of weird because I had a free breakfast.
It was awesome.
But yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Captain Ray is exactly right there. Like before I went
to the hotel this time, whatever hotel.
Yeah. Before I headed down there actually last year, Ray pulled me on his show. And again, I was a total noob.
I saw that show too.
Yeah. I was a total noob at that point in time. I didn't know anybody. Like I knew John in the chat. I knew a few in the chat here and there. And he pulls me on with Mark Fisher and Rob. I can't say his last name right now, but everyone actually knows him. And I'm like, what 2 amazing guys to get
Yeah.
teamed up with there. And Mark and I have been great ever since. Like, he takes photos all the time. I take them all the time. So he and I started, hey, what kind of camera do you have? What kind of lenses do you actually use? And it just spiraled after that,
I mean, Mark is just, he needs to be like a comedian. He can make money with that. I'm like laughing so hard my stomach's hurting.
Right.
Like, I was just thinking at the beginning of the show, I could have done it like a Mark Fisher, and I would have probably done it if I had it, put like a preserver on and say, I'm sinking.
That's Mark, all right.
Hilarious. Just, my stomach hurting so bad. He was making me laugh. Yeah.
He was running around with a piece of bark from one of the trees down there, and he closed it up and he's holding it like this, and he's calling somebody, Ron Brown. He's like, yes, he's trying to get all Ron Brown.
Still out there. Those are still out there. Yeah, those videos are still.
Oh man, hysterical! Just hysterical.
I mean,
Yes.
laugh. That's why we fly our drones. Because I've had a hard day. I'm going to get out there and fly in just a few minutes after this meeting. It just calms me down. I sleep better. I sleep better. I mean, I need to move somewhere where it's sunny all the time, because I can not stand a rainy day when I can't fly my drone.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's just, if you can't fly it, it's not a good day. It's just the way it is,
That's the way it is. Yeah.
And I can tell you, Western Pennsylvania is not the place then, because there's too many days that I'm watching all these other guys posting these great shots, and I'm sitting inside looking at it rain, 50-mile-an-hour gust of wind. And
I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like me when it's daytime savings. When it gets dark at 5:30, I am just oh my God, I need to fly. So I just started flying at night.
Yep.
I'm just going to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It gets dark at 5:30. It's like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, honestly, I was the same way. Like, I did not want to actually fly at night. I was like, I'm going to end up hitting something.
Yeah.
But it's like, you just scout the area out first, know where you might get into some issues with,
Just get it up in the air and just get it up there. And that's the thing, just get it up there and just take a look and do some, slow stick movements.
Yep.
And you just time to get calm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
do you know a place that has a lot of really awesome nighttime shots? Providence, Rhode Island area is amazing.
Never been there. I've got to go.
Really? Okay. Well, there's something that's happening there this September. I don't know if you're going to be in the area, Danny.
I'm just trying to get my wife actually retired. She's been retired for 2 weeks now. I'm nowhere close.
Wow.
I can't retire because I think I'll go in depression. But I'm like, we've got an 18-year-old. Of course, you saw her in that video. She's going to college next year. She'll be gone, but we still have a 15-year-old, so he'll be here. Oh, what are we going to do with our son? Oh, we just let him stay there. We just go. But I'm pretty flexible. I could probably, as soon as y'all get the information out, I know it's quite a while. I'll be keeping my ear out because I might want to go up there because I have some relatives that I haven't seen in quite a while up that way.
Well, we do have mostly everything ironed out. We do have a specific hotel up there as well, and we do have a special rate also. So
cool.
I'll make sure to get all of that out there. All that is posted on our Facebook group out there, but I will actually make sure to actually post it again.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a fantastic area up there. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and that's the best part about it is, Dana, Steve Jeunesse put a lot of time into scoping everything out for us, all the spots to fly. He got everything's. It's great because it's wide open. There's really not a lot of restrictions.
Steve helped you? Oh yeah, I met Steve.
Yeah, he's
trying to hook up with him, but he's been so busy. So
he's fantastic.
Yeah, and man, I tell you what,
Rhode Island shot the best autumn pictures, fall pictures I've ever seen.
Yeah, and the Capitals stuff that the guys did on the last night, man, that was amazing. I'm like, wow, just crazy.
So if you're out there, Steve Jones, get in touch.
Yeah, Steve.
I do believe he's in the chat. So
Yep.
Or you can see my video. See you in the sky.
Nice. Look at. I like the hook.
Yeah.
very nice.
The guys love that. The veterans.
Is there good pizza in Rhode Island? Listen, I don't, Rick. I can't attest that there is good pizza, but I know there's good pizza on the way to Rhode Island. And Josh just happens to have the box. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Sally's tomato pie original. That's the only way to go.
The potato and rosemary though is also phenomenal.
Yes.
It's
They
different.
actually slice it so thin, it's like paper thin, and they just pop them on. It's
Wow.
But whatever potato actually they use is the most flavorful potato I've ever had in my life too. Like it's incredible. Anyway, yeah, Rick, maybe not in Providence area, but I know for sure on the way there.
Yes.
On the way there, there's awesome options. So
Oh man. But yeah, so we'll put that out there for everybody. Everybody's using that sign up, so that's pretty good. Josh has got the website set up, so the sign up list is in there for everybody. So we can get a kind of a head count. We've got no Mystic Pizza. Don't do Mystic Pizza. Listen to me. There's a lot of things cool in Mystic. The pizza is not one of them. You're better off getting Elio's from a high school cafeteria. Their pizza not good. All right, Rick, you got it. Worcester Street, New Haven.
I'm looking. So it's not John's Facebook. It's y'all have a Facebook, the Drone Rogues, right?
Yeah, here.
there's that one. Plus, we also have the Northeast Drone meetup page as well, which is what I believe I have it posted on here at the moment. But I'm going to post the link to the hotel right now, unless John just did.
No, I did the Facebook page.
Okay, all right.
Got so many places to go, so many things to do.
Okay, Vermont. Okay, the Drone Rogues. I'm going to go ahead and join you guys' channel here.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Join the group.
Hey, the link is too big to put in the chat, so I'll tell you what. Let me link to the post. How's that sound?
Northeast. Is that it? Drone Meetup.
Yep.
Yeah.
6 Providence, Rhode Island. There it is.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to join that too, so I should get all the
Perfect.
information. Cool beans.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I will go ahead and sign up and stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic, Danny. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Try to figure out what I'm doing here because I'm having problems.
That's all right. Listen, again, I've already crashed twice, so it's okay. And Rick, here's the link for Sally's if you want to go to it.
It's fantastic, Rick. You will not be steered wrong at all there.
Hey, Mark
there's
Fisher,
Mark.
welcome in.
But I
There's Mark.
have to say, John, you have the best freeze poses.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying.
You just wrote on. Not you posted. Too funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, for some reason I'm struggling to get the link for everything, but I will pin it actually in there. So
Cool.
Mark, you're going to have to watch the replay. Danny's been talking about you the whole show.
not even a joke.
Yeah, no, not even a joke. He's just been talking
Is
about you.
Mark in here now?
Yes, he is. Yep. He
Awesome.
just jumped on.
Hey,
Thanks
buddy.
for jumping on, Mark.
My stomach still hurts from laughing so hard.
Yeah, I tell you what, when he was going rounds with that prison warden, boy, that had me going.
My God.
I was sitting in between the two. Like I'm thinking, if it goes down, I'm stuck.
in the shorts that he puts out, he just ordered a Mavic 4 Pro battery and got a whole, what was it, Neo 2?
Neo 2
Yep.
fly more. Yeah.
You send it back. I wonder what everybody said. I need to go back to it. Nobody's going to send that back. Come on.
Oh man, it's hysterical.
No,
Yeah, it's fun.
Back. You sent me something more expensive. Yeah, right.
Hey, Lawrence, how you doing?
Hey, Lawrence. Hey, Herman.
Hey, Herman.
Those guys are in the
Cool.
house. Alex is in the
And
house.
Alex, wow,
Man.
boy, I'll tell you what.
Normally our show ends right now, but I think now's when it's just taken off. Holy cow.
Literally.
So I'm like, to close the show, what was your first drone?
Unique Typhoon Q500. It didn't end well. I have it still, but it flew 5 times and it crashed 5 times.
All right. Splash drone, and then it splashed, and then I went to a Phantom original. Yeah, and that was fun. That was awfully enlightening. Let's say you know what, when you got to put this giant 9-inch iPad on a display and you're holding it, it's like, all right, this is enough. This is getting out of hand. Worked good for a while, but yeah, definitely didn't. Yeah, I've been on drones since 2015. And
2015. Wow.
Yeah. Back then it was just, oh my God. It was a wild, wild west, which was pretty fun. But we'll see. You know how things go. But man.
So my first drone was I started flying like in 2022, so it hasn't been real long. Was a DJI Mini SE.
Okay.
Before that, I tried to buy a drone. I wanted a drone so bad, and I saw an ad pop up in Facebook. I'm like, I want that. Turns out I didn't buy a drone. I just donated $100 to the scammer.
Oh man,
that happened sadly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certainly sorry to hear that, though.
Yeah.
And then when I flew my Mini SD, I'd be shaking and sweating. Oh my God. And my son would say, Dad, just let me, he'd fly it and not have one iota as to anything. I mean, because, kids are like that, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I think the first Mini I got was the Spark. And that thing was, oh my God. I mean, it was another one wide open and just airy, just rocket.
And then I got him the Mini 3, which was nice. Mm-hmm. And he was flying one day. I said, hey, bud, let's look at your footage. Oh, Daddy, you don't want to look at it. It's terrible. Mm. So he went to school the next day, and I looked at it. Man, he was like 2,000 feet in the air. So he came home from school. I said, son, let's look at your footage. Oh, Dad, it's terrible. You don't want to look at it. I'm like, I'm looking at it right now. What's this? How high do you think you are? He said, oh, Dad, I don't care. I don't care about drones anymore. And we're running up. So I said, next time you fly drones, you're going to do the trust.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
After you do the trust. Oh, I'm done with drones. So I let him cool off in the next couple of days. Okay, Daddy, I'm ready to do it. And he actually did it and passed it. And he had more respect for the rules after that.
Nice. Yeah.
Because they don't really
Josh and I have already been a proponent. Like, listen, the drone manufacturers should put that in the box. This is what you got to do to get it in the
You know what I mean? There's so many people that get drones and they don't know the rules. And they give us all a bad name.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, even if in the app that it's hooked up to, in the controller, the first time you actually power it on, when you sign in, you have to be able to verify that you've at least done that.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
Gap in the drone industry. All of us are going to come together and build a consumer drone company in America, and we're going to put all that over drone. Wouldn't that be awesome?
We might need
That'd
to.
Be cool.
Soon. Yeah. We'll actually call it IJD.
Awesome, because we need it, man. We need it. We need a nice, good drone, consumer drone.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit, I'm sure, but whatever. Well, listen, it's on the horizon at some point. We'll get it sooner or later,
Because I tell you, nothing just depresses me more when those nice drones are coming out. Like the Lido's a really good drone, but we can't. We're going to see a lot of nice drones from DJI, and we're just going to salivate over them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I never know.
maybe
Never
maybe
know.
I'm optimistic here, but like, there's nothing saying that they can't be approved. It might take a little bit longer, but there's nothing that states that they will automatically be banned or not. You know, they have to go through the same approval as they always have been. It just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much on the positive side here, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, it's better to be optimistic than pessimistic. That's it. That's the way I look at it.
Very positive. You know,
Yeah. Mark's already got his order in for his Mavic 5 Pro.
Huh.
Good deal, Mark. Well, the problem is Mark changes drones out so often. He's got to get an order in for everything going. Like he wants to be the latest and greatest. He was in minis, and he was out of minis, then he's back into minis. Then now I don't even know what he's flying now. He's got so many, and basically, if I crash something, I'm just going to call Mark. Hey, Mark, you got a spare one of these? Oh yeah, okay. Here's PayPal. Send you some cash, or I'll send you a box full of green and set me up. Yeah,
reach out to Evelyn. Her prices are awesome. Get you a
oh
bag.
yeah.
I mean, look at this. I don't know if I showed you. Still got this baby in the box, and I'm not going to open it.
There you go. Nice.
Yep. Fantastic.
Open in case of emergency.
Right. That's exactly it. Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out. If anyone has not watched Alex's latest, everything he's done, please do so. AME aerials, just incredible work he's been doing. Incredible work he's been doing.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex is when it's something when I get an alert that he puts something out, he's the one that I've got to stop everything I'm doing.
Is he the one?
Do it.
The country song with is that him that put the country song with the drone meetup and did some videos with drone meetup?
He did, but I don't know if the country did a country song one.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on the song, but
pop song.
Possibly.
Yeah, he did episode 1 and episode 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob. Great to see you, Bob.
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
I think I know who you're talking about though, because amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I go out there and look at his stuff and like, wow.
He did, yes, one that comes to was back a little bit, but he did one with some alien characters and just it was just unbelievable. He's flying away from alien characters. He's jumping on drones. He's shooting. Is this? Is that? And I'm like, you got where is it coming from? I mean, Alex has got this creative mind that's just amazing. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Something I did on my latest video. We have like a little town walk that was just built. It's called Boardwalk. I did a opening scene where the drone's like coming up out of the water, and I told people that was my drone coming out of the water. Nobody believed it. So check out the video. It was AI that did that. But
that's cool stuff. I love it. I mean, it's getting to a point you don't even know anymore. You know,
it's getting to a point you don't even know. Somehow my kids can pick up on it. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason.
And I just posted the information for the meetup, and it took out the link. So if anyone that sees my post, just give me a minute or two after the show to edit that.
Mark, I gotta go take my meds. All right. Okay. Yeah, we got dinner. I don't know what's for dinner, but we'll figure it out. So I'm all out of pizza. I don't know about you, Josh, but
I've had enough lately.
Yeah.
In Florida, I may have had my fill of it there a while, so I think I'm good a little bit here. But
wow,
yeah, I know.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Well, I'm also trying to lose a little weight here, so I kind of overdid it a little bit down there, and I knew I did, so I had to undo it a little bit. So I've been trying to eat a little healthier lately.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, just holding off. Listen, just run around a racetrack. You'll get plenty of exercise.
Hey, I did a ton of it actually yesterday. So,
perfect.
And surprisingly today I don't hurt. So
nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Very shocking.
Be a good season.
tomorrow, when you guys don't hear off of me, it's probably because I'm in bed and I can't move. I can't do anything. So, oh, Mark, awesome. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So Mark is trying to secure us Festival Pier. So it's practically right across from the actual hotel. You can almost actually walk there. It's a beautiful area. So hopefully everything works out. If not, hey, as I said, I'm also okay with having it again at the exact same park as well. So either one. But
yeah, it's going to be great one way or another. I'll tell you what, everything's starting to come together. It's going to be here before you know it. But I don't listen. I don't want to push the summer away, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and book the hotel. Go ahead and get the plans in.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. The only thing, a couple of the guys aren't going to be able to make it because it's on September 11th.
Yeah.
So they've got a few memorials and stuff like that they're doing. So
Memorial Day,
yeah, but yeah. So, but Danny, listen, thank you very much for coming on. Thank you for your service ultimately, and what you're doing for the veterans is fantastic. Just to like nobody's doing what you're doing. Just keep it going, and by all means, if the drone rogues can help you out in any way, by all means, we're here for you. You're hoisting the flag and you're running into the charge for everybody, and I appreciate that more than you know.
Hey, if you're a veteran, reach out. We're here. I just want to say to all veterans, welcome to Lift.
That's it. All right. Well, Dan, appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
Appreciate it.
thank you very much.
More to come.
Oop.
Really, thank y'all for this has been a lot of fun, and this drone community is just beyond words to me.
It's a family, and like it or not, you're in it. So
That's it too. Yep, actually, you're here with us now.
yeah.
I'm here. I'm staying. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Dan.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you, everybody in the chat as well. Man, it's fantastic having all of you guys here week after week, and man, the names in the chat just never ceases to just shock me. Because again, when we started this, I said I'd be happy if there was one in the chat.
Yeah, I know, it's fantastic. It really is, guys. We always appreciate everything you do and tuning in. We know everybody's got busy lives, but I'll tell you what, it makes us feel so good when we see you guys in the chat, just going back and forth and everything. And I mean, obviously, Josh and I are fairly new to the community ourselves, but you know what? You guys have brought us in, and it's a family, And if there's anybody out there that needs help, reach out to the family and the community, because there's always somebody looking to lend a hand for you, one way or another. But all right, gents, Josh, you got anything else?
I just want to say, I hope everyone can actually get out this week and fly, no matter what it is. Just get it in the air. So
that's it. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.